Okay, so what you have on the board now is actually the rules that governs multiplication when it comes to signs of plus and minus. Now, this rule that governs multiplication here is actually the same thing or can be applied for division. That is why I said same for division. So you can see the rule here. You can see minus times minus plus, plus times plus, plus. Now these first two signs here I just mentioned is simply telling you that anytime the signs are the same, you can see this minus and minus, this plus and plus. Anytime the signs are the same and you are multiplying or dividing, remember it also applies for division, and you are multiplying or dividing. So even if here is division, it's going to be plus. That's what this rule is saying. So the second part of it said minus times plus minus, plus times minus minus. This second part of it, this two last part, is also saying that whenever the signs are different and they are multiplying or dividing, the answer must be what? Minus. Okay, so take note of that. This rule applies for multiplication and for division. Okay, there's another rule that applies for addition and subtraction. We'll get to that later, but let's concentrate on this now. So having known this, let's look at these examples now. The example 1 says 2 minus minus 3. Now listen, anytime you see two signs coming immediately after themselves, this is actually the same thing as writing 2 minus times minus 3. But they don't want to complicate things, so just note that this one and this one are timesing themselves. Okay, so that's just another way of writing it, but this is just a shorter form. So just note that. So whenever you see two signs like this, it means minus times minus. Whenever you see two signs like this, plus times plus. Whenever you see two signs like this, minus times plus. Okay, so this rule now will guide us. Remember, our rule say whenever they are timesing themselves and they are the same, like here, minus and minus, so it become what? Plus. So this is plus 3, so that my answer here is 5. Look at this, we have minus 3, put it. Now these two signs are the same, so we do the same thing. They are the same sign, so plus times plus, plus. Remember, whenever the signs are the same, it must give you positive, but whenever the signs are different, like here and here, it must give you negative. Just a very simple way of knowing them. So this is plus 5. Now here, what we are going to apply here is the addition law and subtraction law, which I've not taught you, but don't worry, you get it. Now this minus 3 plus 5, in mathematics, that's what we call commutativity. You can actually switch their place. Bring this 5 to the front, take this minus 3 to the back, and that is 5 minus 3, that is 2. Okay, don't worry, we will get there, but let's just concentrate on multiplication rules first. So we do the same thing. 6 minus plus 8. We put the 6 minus times plus, different signs. So what the answer will be minus, different signs, minus times plus, plus times minus, different sign, minus. So we have 8. And then see this one, this takes us to addition and subtraction law again. 6 minus 8, our answer is minus 2. Okay, so anytime you see a smaller number subtracting a bigger number, just take that bigger number to subtract it and then put your negative sign to it. This negative sign tells you that it is the smaller number that is doing the subtraction. So that is very easy. So the same thing applies here for this second example here. So we have minus 2 times minus 4. This one, the times is visible. So we do 2 times 4, 8, minus times minus, the same sign, plus. So the answer is plus 8, which is 8. The same thing, 9 times 8, 72, minus times minus, plus. So anytime the signs are the same and they are multiplying, it must be positive. Anytime the signs are different and they are multiplying, it must be negative. That's just the summary of this whole thing. And remember, the same rule that applies for this multiplication applies for division. So even if it is 2 minus 2 divided by minus 4, to also give us plus the answer. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you will get value from this. Bye.